Well, it appears Warner Brothers Discovery or Warner Games, Rocksteady Games, whoever's in charge of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, they haven't gotten the message. They haven't gotten the message. This is what happens when you hire a narrative company that wants to push an agenda. In this case, diversity, equity, and inclusion. You want to inject that message into your game. And sales have fallen. So much so that Warner Games, Rocksteady Games, posted a $200 million loss because of the message. DEI. Now, it started with just what they did to Batman at the end of that storyline within the game. Then it progressed, showing an underage lesbian relationship between Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. Now it's been discovered that Mr. Freeze is now Mrs. Freeze? Say what? I'm sorry. This is just getting we're past absurd now. So this is from Fandom Pulse, John Delaraz, who does an excellent job covering this woke garbage, this woke crap. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League to turn Mr. Freeze trans, and new update confirmed by Warner Brothers, which Warner Brothers is issuing DMCA takedown notices of the image. Because I guess the image of Mrs. Freeze is circling the interwebs. So the first little bit of this article gets into some of the background as far as forcing DEI narratives. What led up to where we're at now with Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, Batman, the consultancy with narrative consulting firm Sweet Baby Inc., whose sole purpose is to interject identity politics into video games. The $200 million in losses, I already mentioned that. So now we have, it doesn't stop Rocksteady from exploiting DLC and releasing a new season pass of new content to try to get people playing Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. According to a post on Reddit, this new update is not going to go how they think it will. Apparently, they've turned Batman villain Mr. Freeze into Mrs. Freeze. Playable character. This character, according to the leak, looks like a male pretending to be a woman in an odd virtue signal toward transgenderism. So Mr. Freeze is now trans? I mean, for those of you that don't know, Mr. Freeze, the whole backstory is that and this has changed over the years, so correct me if I'm wrong, which I'm sure you will in the chat. But Mr. Freeze was trying to find a cure to his wife's disease, and in trying to find that cure, he himself became the villain that he is today, where he can only survive in sub-zero temperatures, thus having to have a suit that provides those sub-zero temperatures. And everything that he has done as far as being a villain has been in the name of trying to find a cure for his wife. But now we're supposed to believe that Mr. Freeze is trans and now he's Mrs. Freeze? Internet sleuth and YouTuber Hypnotic posted what appears to be confirmation of the leak in the form of DMCA complaints about people posting the image from Warner Brothers Discovery. The takedown is credited to Natalie Thomas, who's listed as Senior Manager of Content Protection and Analytics. So if they're issuing takedown notices, then this has got to be real. If this wasn't real, I wouldn't think they'd be issuing takedown notices. Users have been posting the image of Mrs. Freeze complaining about the push of transgenderism in video games and have had their post removed by X for alleged copyright violations for having the image. It's gone so far that YouTuber John Trent had his transformative YouTube thumbnail taken down on X just because it contained the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League Mrs. Freeze image within the thumbnail. Yep, this is real, folks. They're pushing hard to basically cover up the story. If the character weren't real, Warner Brothers Discovery would unlikely issue DMCA takedowns of the content. The likely scenario is that it's a true leak of the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League DLC, and gamers received the information far in advance of the release. Like this comment here, if Warner Brothers wanted to delete it, then it's real. They just didn't kill the Justice League, they killed the whole franchise, maybe their entire company. Well, I will say this is just one division, okay, of Warner. This is Warner Games. Yes, Warner Brothers Discovery, yes, I'll just put it this way. They're better than Disney. They may not be very smart, but at least they're better than Disney. At least in my opinion. So what do you guys think of this? We have now Mrs. Freeze as part of a game that, by the way, nobody's playing. And again, it's about the message. So what do you guys think of this? Comment down below. Share your thoughts, share your opinions. While you're at it, please take the time to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Share this video out there with your friends and family. And with that, I will see you guys